The unmistakable Muriwai Links, host course for the second Charles Tour event of the year, the Ask Metro Muriwai Open. Headlining the field was the New Zealand PGA Pro-Am champ Mike Hendry, the North Harbour pro teeing it up in his home province and hoping to win back the title that he claimed in 2010. But taking the opening round by storm was the defending champion, Josh Munn. It was deja vu of sorts for the Manawatu amateur. Munn set the course record with a 63 on the opening day last year. And after his first 9 holes in 2012, he was 6 under for the card. He'd finished the day 7 under with a comfortable 4-shot lead. Round 2 and more sunny conditions assisted the field looking to haul in the defending champ. And it was another amateur who went low. Royal Auckland's Fraser Wilkin, 1 shot shy of Munn's course record. He counted an 8 under 64 to hold a 3-shot advantage heading to the weekend. On to round 3. Wilkin's nearest rival was good friend Ryan Fox, the rookie pro on 8 under, along with Munn, who made up the lead group. Royal Auckland's Wilkin let the chasing pair into the contest after dropping a shot on the 3rd hole. Now just a 2-shot lead, it then became 1 as the 21-year-old Munn had a birdie chance on the 5th. But Munn's 3rd round would be remembered for the par 5 14th. Clearly not impressed with his tee shot, he'd take his chances clearing Muriwai shrubbery, but perhaps wished that he hadn't. He'd scrambled himself into a position for an unlikely birdie. That birdie, to go with an eagle from Fox and a bogey from Wilkin, had the trio tied at 10 under. But Wilkin bounced back with consecutive birdies on 15 and 16. And Fox moved clear of Munn with a birdie of his own on the par 3 17th. He was on 11 under, Munn at 9 under, so Wilkin was looking to finish the 3rd round with a par to stay ahead on 12 under. The Aucklander dropping into a share of the lead was good mate Fox.
I shot a 71 today. It was sort of an eventful round. I had quite a few birdies and a few too many bogeys, so it was pretty disappointing, really, to be honest. I thought I could have shot another good number today.
I had 68 today. It was pretty boring, to be honest, for most of the front 9, a couple of birdies on the par 5s and just 2-putt pars, and made it a bit more interesting on the back 9. Made a bogey on 13 and eagled 14 and birdied 17 coming home.
Wilkin's round had many talking points, including the par 3 8th.
I saw Foxy, he had a 7-iron in there, and I was tossing it up between a 6 and a 7, and I decided to go with the 7 after I saw how far his shot went. So it ended up being the perfect club, and it's just danced around the hole. Would have been nice for it to drop, really nice. Standing on 14, I've hit driver again, and I've hit just a big pull that's it's straight under a bush, and cost me a penalty shot, so I had to go back to the tee, and I made birdie with my 2nd ball, so it wasn't all bad, but you know, that's golf. You just got to roll with the punches sometimes. I had a great 9-iron into the next hole and also into 16, so I bounced back with a couple of birdies, so I was pretty happy with how I reacted in that situation.
Fox would go into the final round with the perfect preparation to haul in Wilkin.
I think I'll probably go fishing again, to be honest. I went fishing last night, caught a kawai and a few snappers, so the tide's perfect for it, and it's great being out there. I think under moonlight last night, so looking forward to doing it again.
The final round of the Ask Metro Muriwai Open, and the wind finally showed its teeth. Good friends Ryan Fox and Fraser Wilkin tied for the lead at 11 under, and Manawatu's Josh Munn some 2 shots back, but still in with a chance of defending his Charles Tour title. The 2nd hole saw a 4-shot gap grow between Munn, who dropped to 8 under, and Wilkin, who picked up a birdie to move to the outright lead. And Munn's title defence finally came to an end on the 5th hole after dropping his 3rd shot of the morning. Fraser Wilkin then set himself up for a birdie on the 6th to move to 13 under, 2 shots clear of Ryan Fox. On to the par 3 8th, where Fox was looking to close the gap on his good mate to just 1 shot. There was little to separate the Royal Auckland members, so even par saves became crucial, as evidenced by Wilkin on 12. But Fox had a chance for a birdie and a share of the lead some 2 holes later. But a bogey would follow on the next hole and handing sole share of the lead back to Wilkin. On to the 16th now. Wilkin, with a slender 1-shot lead, fired his second shot into the green. The amateur needing to convert that birdie chance. Over to Fox, looking for par. A dramatic 2-shot swing, handing a 3-shot lead to Wilkin with only 2 holes remaining. So on to the par 3 17th. Fox would need to produce something special if he was to have any chance of winning his first Charles Tour event. The opportunity now for the 24-year-old to close the gap to only 2. On to the par 4 last hole, and in true Ryan Fox style, he went big and right off the tee. Advantage Fraser Wilkin, who elected to hit driver and striped it expertly down the middle of the fairway. Now in perfect position, Wilkin fired an approach worthy of the champion-elect. Fraser Wilkin, the Ask Metro Muriwai Open champion, and just the 5th amateur to win on the Charles Tour.
I'm over the moon. It's a great honour to win one of these. You know, you've got great people in the field, great players, and a course that can be quite challenging. So yeah, I'm absolutely excited. Yeah.
An experience all the more sweeter to have shared with his great mate.
It was a really calming influence for me, I think. I don't know if it was for Ryan, because we're really different characters. He's quite intense and I'm a bit more laid back, so I think for me it was really good. I was just nice and calm and cool and collected.
A deserving achievement for a man in his last year as an amateur.